Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the 25th King Puff Cup. I am your Daddy Dip, and today I will be joined by one of our top players, Tara Ravine.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know, I figured since you're not going to participate, I'm going to make you talk all day.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Alright, so for King Puff Cup 25, we've got last master standing format, and what that means is if you win with a master, you are stuck using that master, and if you lose with a master, then you lose access to that master. In our group stage, they will all be a best of 3 matches. We have 6 rounds of that. So each player is bringing 4 masters, which means that they'll each ban 2 of those masters. And in the final stage, we'll have our top 8 playing through 3 rounds to determine who's the best, and that is best of 5, so they'll each ban 1 time. And in our bracket for today, we have 14 participants. That is and the way they're matched up in round 1 is the highest seed will be matched up against the highest midway player, and it will go down the line similar to that. So we'll have seed 1 up against seed 8, seed 2 up against 9, etc. on down the line, which gives us Mephisto versus Adrian, Video Gamer versus Jula, Darian versus Paco, Grey Wolf versus Hagen, James 28 versus Pedgehog, Eke versus Tangs, and Edelweiss versus Worm Fury. And us, here on the stream, we're going to be watching Mephisto versus Adrian. Well, I have the bans, and you are mostly correct. You hesitated with that Ravager, and that's what cost you. So Mephisto bans the King Puff and Ravager, and Adrian bans the Apep and Setsu.
Alright.
Well, we'll go into round 1, or game 1 of round 1, and that is Milloween versus Mordar.
Alright.
We're going to take a quick bridge with the Illusory Cleaver off that top lane. Who are you feeling favored here between these 2 masters?
I would probably favor M here, considering he's got that bridge shrine with the flightless dragons to take care of any push that comes in.
Ooh, using that Bannerman to tank up that Scott completely while the flightless just absolutely melts.
Taking the back of the top bridge and getting that EXP shrine down.
Yep, and there's going to be a Dragon Ball on top of the bridge shrine, but that leaves 3 flightless dragons on the face of Adrian doing 150 DPS.
And this is going to hurt a lot.
Oh yeah. As we can see, Adrian's already taken over 1,000 damage from them. Can't let that happen. I'd say not even one more time.
Dragon Whelp gonna come down and counter this push quite easily.
Yep, and with the help of Dragon Ball, we clean up the Fire Imp, and then the Blue Golem will just absolutely melt after this. And there's going to be a Zeppelin. It's not... Oh, it will make it to face, and it's going to get the revive as well. Probably not what Adrian wanted, though.
Unfortunately, the dragons go on to it, take care of it very easily. And now with the Dragon Whelps on phase, he's gonna take a lot more damage here.
But luckily the wall will tank up quite a bit by the time for Scott and Xiaolong to clean up the entirety of the push.
But here comes the flightless dragons back again to take care of this push.
Yeah, unfortunately the Bannerman not quite played quickly enough, so we're only going to have 2 on the push.
And now we're gonna see another Dragon Ball, but it
just gets Arcane Missile.
Mostly gets countered by Arcane Missile.
Yep, now we'll have the Fire Imp. That'll be countered by the Dragon Ball with a... No, not fully reset Mordar, but definitely low health on him now.
Adrian's in a lot of trouble here. He's down in EXP and health.
Well, the good news is he's already managed to actually do quite a bit of damage to Mephisto. It's just a matter of can he get Scott to the face and get it through these flightless dragons, or just get a simple revive.
Yeah. And a good revive could certainly tip the scales in Adrian's favor here.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be very difficult to set up with his current position. He's almost got his second tombstone though.
Yep. That's going to be the blue golem. It almost died already, but we're going to use the healing shrine to bring it back up as the tombstone is now ready. So
and now with perk 2, he's got 2 tombstones.
Okay, just going to throw out the Zeppelin, looking to get an easy res off that. Dragon Ball just going to go face though.
And
no mana to stop
it.
Double Zeppelin res, but that Dragon Ball is going to be the end of the game, and that's going to give game 1 to Mephisto.
Alright.
So that leaves Mephisto on the Milloween up against Adrian's Setsu.
Masters, get ready.
He is up against several-time Cup winner at this point.
Yeah, that might have something to do with this as well.
Adrian only recently returning to the tournament scene, but maybe he'll pull something off here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Adrian committing a lot of minions to this initial push here.
Yeah, he heard that he needs to win the EXP game, so he threw it all out there. There's gonna be Dragon Ball. Ooh, doesn't quite.
Doesn't quite connect in time.
Right, the
that banner range is
barely beating it.
Yep.
Oh, just throwing out Daggerfall because I have the bridges. I don't have to play anything. Oh wait, I lied.
No. That looked
Mephisto
like
very much going to enjoy it, both the bridges and the shrine, but here come the brutes.
Here comes the push. Here comes the push. So that set up the brute push.
With Dragon Ball, here comes Zeppelin as well, and there's Setsu off the
jumping
back.
in
Mephisto
as well.
taking a lot of damage here. But the push is finally cleared up. Mephisto at 1700 health. Adrian still untouched, but Adrian also 10 EXP behind as we're starting to approach perk 2.
Yeah, and he's actually managed to keep up in EXP despite his few pieces of bridge control cards.
And now we have a pretty terrifying push for Setsu to deal with. But we're going to have a Dragon Ball come out directly on top of the Golem, but that's not going to answer.
Die immediately.
Oh, going to use a Daggerfall. That'll clean up all the tanks for the Arcane Golem, but it's still on the field.
It's going to set up for another brute push, though, which proved to be very effective last time.
And we have a perfect rotation for Setsu, so reload ready.
Yeah.
Here's the counter push. Dragon Ball thrown out, but immediately met with Plasma Marines. And here comes Setsu as well before Xiaolong can hit the field.
Oh, but targets on the warrior.
Yeah.
That's not what he was looking for right there.
Zeppelin will connect the face again, though.
Yeah. Now with this perk 2, his next push is likely gonna get a lot of more value. Getting those reloads.
Right.
Right. We're gonna see another push.
We're gonna see another Dragon Ball.
Similar to last time, but this time the Arcane Golem is down in bot lane.
Yep, all by itself. It's going to go down without much of a threat.
Yep. Now setting up for the brutes again.
Arcane Missile's not ready for stopping that rammer this time, though.
Mephisto almost getting almost on perk 3 now, however.
Played very far forward this time. Gonna clear out everything. Mephisto drops under 1,000 health. Meanwhile, Adrian has to deal with the warrior, and Xiaolong can't bring in Setsu to bring in support fire. But that is Mephisto reaching turn 3.
And this Arcane Golem is gonna be very scary now. Adrian on half health.
Oh, just gonna drop Setsu directly onto the Flightless Dragons.
That is a bit reckless. Gonna get sent home quickly. Dragon Ball coming onto this warrior. This is looking like a quite scary push.
Oh yeah. Now he has numbers definitely going out, but it's going to be caught by the Arcane Golem. Meanwhile, Arcane Golem with a 6 stack looking at Adrian's face. Going to throw out Daggerfall just to soften everything up for the Brutes that are going to finally answer that Arcane Golem on the bottom lane. But now there's another one to deal on the top lane, and Flightless Dragon's ready to counter this cleaver. Ooh, but Setsu's high-powered lasers here. Going to use the Bridge Shrine just to tank up. Here's Dragon Ball. Going to use it just to clear out the Xiaolong, but still not going to reach face.
Now Adrian is looking like he's in a lot of trouble here.
He's
top lane push is gonna get answered by Dragon Whelps. And the Arcane Golem ever so slowly walking towards Adrian's face.
Well, I would say Adrian definitely has the potential to win here. It's just a matter of can he get to the face, and there's now a whelp on his face, but Xiaolong there.
Ooh, and Setsu connecting to
Dragon
face.
Ball going to
but
face.
Dragon Ball.
That's a problem. It's still on the face. It's gonna kill him.
Down goes Adrian.
That's 2-0 to Mephisto.
Right.
But I have their bans, and they're sort of little from column A, column from B. You know, we got Darian banning the Setsu and Volko. So he feels that Volko deck's a bit more dangerous. And then Eke banning the Apep and Setsu.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I would say that pressure that he can now generate is pretty ridiculous.
I haven't seen it before, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, now, well, we'll lead with the Ratbow versus that Stormbringer.
Taking both bridges immediately and getting punished for it, but he's got Blood Imps to take them back.
Yes, he does.
With the red golem in the back, he's not particularly scared of taking too much damage early on.
Well, he'll end up eating a Defenso Chopper, which will definitely do a lot of damage there. I'm going to lead a charge back.
Bringing down a lot of minions in the bottom lane.
You're going to see a Fireball go out to answer that Fire End as well.
Now Eke taking quite a bit of a beating here.
Yeah,
500 health. 500 health is nothing to sneeze at.
Meanwhile, Darian only down to 2100 so far.
Yeah. Gonna see the Stins battling it out. Last Stand coming out.
Yep.
Back both bridges.
Unfortunately, there is a Dragon Whelp and a Fireball.
Gonna get answered by the Plasma Marines though, and now Darian is
there's that Fireball.
Trouble. Yeah, gonna clean up those Legionnaires.
Doesn't cleanly answer the Last Stand anymore, but it doesn't need to. Not with a Ratbow. Here comes our first healing Puff. A little bit worried about the damage now.
Yeah.
Because there's that Defenso Chopper, and Darian drops down to 1300 health.
Oh, and a heal Puff getting killed by the Scratch.
But it does leave him in a very good position with the Red Golem ready to go.
Yeah. Gonna play it
Here
defensively. Far back.
And all he has to do is not take that top bridge that he's walking towards.
Yeah.
Because that's going to open up the Last Stand, and Last Stand's a pretty good answer for golems.
Yeah. Especially the Fireball will only put them at 10 HP, but the Red Golem doesn't care what their HP is.
No,
It's just
he's
gonna
still
swing.
one-shot him.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they
Looks
got
like
split, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. There's Fireball with the Bannerman, but
Ooh, and
that's the death of the
Dragon
Red
Well
Golem.
answering the fire in.
First Red Golem taken care of, and Darian falls under 1300 with a couple of Legionnaires making it to his face.
He is in the lead in terms of EXP though, so if he keeps at this, he'll get to Mana Frenzy before Eke does.
There's going to be Daka, that'll answer the Xiao Long.
Just barely. Three minions being enough.
That perfect kill.
Alright.
And oh, this might be a problem. The Legionnaires didn't
That's a
split well.
That's an unfortunate split for Eke there.
Yeah,
Bannerman answering the Fireball.
Gonna use the Fire Imp. That'll clean up the Stent, but it needs some more to clean up the Golem. Still needs a bit more. Gonna use Plasma Marines to tank up next. And Stent as well. That will do it.
Meanwhile, Darian holding the bridges though. He's getting a lot of value out of this exchange. And playing the Red Golem aggressively towards that bridge.
Ooh, the last stand. It's
Ooh.
going straight for Darian.
But they don't have the shield from the Bannerman to support
Nope.
them.
Just
Darian
Fireball
gonna be
going
able
out. That's
to,
gonna be it.
Yeah. Heal Tough coming down now.
Gonna have to find
Yeah.
some way to deal with this Red Golem. Fire Imp's still not on the field yet. Here it is.
Meanwhile, Darian getting to perk 3, he's gonna be able to pump out a lot of scrats now.
There's that Daka for the Xiaolong again. And Fireball goes out. That'll answer the Fire Imp, but it's too late to save the Red Golem. But the field is now fully in Darian's hand.
Eke in a lot of trouble here. Last stand coming down, gonna answer this push.
Yeah. It'll answer it pretty well, but Darian's back up to 1800 health. 1900 health.
Eke working his way towards that perk 3 though, which could turn the tide here.
It will help some, but that Red Golem gonna forever be a problem.
Adding a lot of minions to this push, he really wants to bring down Darian, it seems here.
Uses the Fireball to
might
clean up the
be-
push, and that's gonna trigger the Xiaolong. He's gonna take a lot of damage for him, but that just leaves the opening for the Red Golem to come down.
Alright, and now with both bridges, Darian is looking pretty.
And once again, the last stand gonna split.
Eke on that perk 3, gonna help a bit with cleaning up this Red Golem.
Oh,
and-
Fire Imp
oh,
doesn't target the Red Golem. That's a
That's
problem.
very unfortunate.
Red Golem down to only half health, starting to look towards face. Fire Imp not gonna find the face of Darian. Red Golem almost at the face of Eke.
Red Golem too close for comfort here for Eke.
Finally
In a
gets it
lot
down
of
though.
trouble.
And there's that Xiaolong, this time triggered, no Daka for it. There goes the healing puff. Thanks to Stormbringers Global. Here's the full last stand on this Red Golem. There's Shock Rock to buy some more time. The Red Golem just melting this time. This might be the turning point. Eke might push back here as Darian continues to float more and more mana, trying to figure out exactly what to do.
Fireball answering most of that push.
The Bannerman not in time to save it. Now we have a Defenso Chopper coming towards the face. Red Golem in hand, ready to go. But does he play it? He does. He's going to drop it on the back line. Has to answer all this stuff really quickly. He's only 10 EXP away from Mana Frenzy. But Eke on his front door. Here's the next Fireball. That'll answer the Plasma Marines.
Ooh.
Daka not going to find the Xiaolong. It's now locked on the face in a triggered state. Brings Darian down to 600 health with Red Golem. Now looking. Here's that Mana Frenzy.
Mana Frenzy.
Oh, the Fire Imp gonna die. Not without killing the healing puff. Eke just gonna call it GG now.
This looks like game over, yeah. No easy way to defend this.
He's still struggling to answer that Red Golem that's at like 100 health at his face.
And with the final fireball, K goes down.
Yep. That will lock Darian to the Rat Bow while Eke goes to the King Puff.
Yeah. He's also got the Blast Master to take care of those heal puffs on the bridges.
Showtime!
Right.
As long as he can find a low health target, he can always choose to get rid of those puffs.
Which should be fairly simple.
Alright.
Especially when you're up against a deck that's almost completely spam.
Yeah.
There's our Flightless Dragons.
And here is a fairly threatening push.
Yeah, nothing really good in hand. Gonna use the Illusory just to take the bridge. Darian looking to
Opting
just
not
take
to
damage.
play the Fireball to clean out these Flightless Dragons, likely to get to under 1500 health for that Red Golem.
And here comes that Blastmancer. Gonna clean up
And I ruined
everything
the party.
fairly quickly. There goes the entire board, right like that.
Yeah. Darian's almost at the point he can play an activated Red Golem. Choosing
But Sniper
to
Squad ready to go already.
yeah.
And they're split up, so Fireball not going to be that helpful. Oh, gonna use the Drone Walker to tank up. Oh, the Sniper gets off the shot on the Dragon Whelp right as Fireball arrives.
And Darian might be getting to 1500 here.
He definitely will once those Blood Imps take damage.
Yeah, KP gonna.
And there it
help
is.
him out.
Unfortunately, 9 mana is still a lot of mana at this point in the game.
Darian saving up that Red Golem. Gonna try and get a push going with it, holding the bridges.
He's still holding out for a bit. He doesn't want to play it yet.
Yeah.
There it finally is.
And now the Dragon Whelp gonna clear out this Along.
And Dako will clean up Blastmancer. There's the Fireball. Will it connect? It will not!
But it missed.
Just barely. And here's
now
the Sniper Squad as well.
Allowed, yeah. The Red Golem's still pretty scary though. It's gonna need something in front of there to tank.
Oh, here's some in-range Flightless Dragons. They'll clean it up without a problem.
Yeah. Sniper's taking care of the Warrior. Now here comes a pretty scary counter push. A lot of raged units.
Yep.
And snipers to back them up. I'm even adding Blastmancer into the mix.
That'll clean up the counter push. Daka, nothing available, so he can't shoot. There's that Red Golem.
Yeah. Now, probably needs to get that heal puff down. Opting not to just yet.
Yeah, unfortunately he's having a lot of trouble just protecting the Red Golem. Forget a puff.
The snipers with the shields make it very difficult to actually follow through with anything.
Yep, and the Flightless Dragons with their shield able to chew up the Red Golem without much issue.
Darian is in quite a lot of trouble here now.
Here come more Spirit Throwers.
Another one.
Next Red Golem's down, but the Spirit Throwers are walking towards face. They're going to start fighting off with the Warrior. That will hold them off. Next heal puff hits the floor. Eke now looking towards push 3. Unfortunately,
another
it's not going
shield
to
that
help.
sniper scrats.
Has to deal with his Dragon Whelp though.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's going to get rid of all the shields.
Eke now in a lot of trouble here.
Yep.
He's gonna have to try and somehow defend this Red Golem that's actually starting to hit his face.
Well, there you go. 300 DPS between Fire Imp and the Enraged Dragons.
And now fairly scary, but probably easy to deal with.
Yeah. Still has the red golem ready to go. That's going to be dropped on top of the Blastmancer, and that'll answer that. Unfortunately, this
More
fire is still a problem.
snipers.
He knows how to work the RNG, okay?
RNG is a skill.
That's right. That's what I keep getting told.
And even more shields. A shielded fire, and so fireball is not an option.
There's
here.
the enraged dragon whelps again.
Getting a lot of fortunate rolls on his perk 2 here. Now onto perk 3, it's going to be very difficult for Dirian to actually get any damage through from here on out.
Well, the good news is he generates a lot of scraps. The problem is he's struggling to get onto the board right now. Has to answer the fire and gonna drop the red golem directly on top of it. There's still a scrap
More
tank
shielded
on the top line.
scraps.
No, and there's that
Now
Blastmancer
Blastmancer.
taking care of all the scraps that could be taking over the field. There's them enraged dragons again.
Getting a lot of fortunate rolls here on his minions.
I'm gonna play the Blood Imps because Dirian just needs board control right now. Calls out the
Dirian calling
GG.
GG.
Not feeling
But
very
I'm
confident
not,
anymore.
I'm not sure it's over yet though.
He has to get through. Dirian falls down to 200 health.
He does have the heal pop. He does
Unfortunately, the
have-
Fire Imp.
Yeah, gonna answer that.
And here come
Have
the
a
dragons.
swap.
Yep, they're enraged again.
Yeah, with the shielded sniper scrats.
There's Daka. That'll
Back
clean up the Fire Imp in the bottom lane. Actually managed to gain
Blastmancer
some board
dealing
control.
face damage here. This is gonna be pretty scary. Playing the red golem in front
Ooh.
just to hope that it can tank for long enough to get something going here.
Oh, there's them enraged snipers. They're finally going to get answered by a fireball. But unfortunately, that triggers Xiaolong, and that's going to cause the death of the red golem. But, oh, maybe not. Next Blastmancer comes out. And there goes the red golem. And that's almost a game. Blastmancer looking for it.
Yeah.
There it
That's
is.
game. Dirian going down.
So it gives
Now
us
we're
a
gonna
1-1.
see
King Puff
now we're
versus
gonna-
Volko.
that scrat tank.
Let's go.
He's got some answers for everything that AK has. So
Yeah, his chip damage will be much higher this time. So
yeah, gonna have to see if he can take this last match from AK. I see the Cleaver answering the scrat tank, Daggerfall coming down.
instantly answering the sniper squad.
Stint trying to get the Cleaver to start rolling towards space faster, but not quite being in time.
Cleaver now going to get hung up on the spear throws, but this whole time Dirian has the bridges, so he gets a perk 1 and with double the EXP of Eke.
Spear throw is going top lane, also forcing out a Xiaolong to take the bottom bridge. Which gets answered by the Dragon Whelp.
And there's some afterburners. So on that top bridge, the mark that is.
Yeah. Those are gonna add up quite quickly.
And these flightless
Flightless.
dragons not going to accomplish much.
They still get like 200 damage in. Which is alright.
And it
Probably
helped even
gonna-
up the health values.
Yeah. A Cleaver on top lane, opting not to play it to answer the Scrat tank.
Nope, just going to use the dragon whelp for that.
Yeah. Now taking back the bot bridge. And
Oh, wasn't able to stop the fire.
and the Cleaver killing it.
Yep. At least
Dirian's-
managed that.
Dirian's in a dominant position right now. AK really needs to get his perk 2 to even this out. Getting those shielded sniper scrats is certainly gonna help. Now they counter push, which will
Plasma
get
Marine's going
answered
to
quite
smart.
easily.
Unfortunately,
Cleaver
could
coming
not
down.
tank for that Plasma Marine. Gonna use the Sniper Squad just to slow up that Cleaver.
Oh, it worked.
Well, Dragon Whelp connects to face, and that's gonna bring Ake down to 2100.
And getting even lower from his Volko perk 1. Those firebolts really starting to add up here.
Them afterburners. Spirit Thrower is gonna clean up the Xiaolong. But they're not going bottom lane now. So has to play additional cards to grab both bridges again.
I'm playing the Swarmers.
And because of and it's little interactions like this that's causing Durian to get so far ahead. He's now 30 EXP over Eke.
Oh, the Cleaver hitting a shielded flame in.
Oh, Burning Bridge is gonna answer the Fire Amp, no problem, even after the swap. There's that ranged cleaver that Sprite likes to talk about. Daggerfall gonna catch both snipers and the Xiaolong.
Now, Eke on very low life. He needs to get to perk 3 or hold the Volko bridge for hold the Volko bridge until he gets there.
Problem is, Durian now looking towards Tempers Flaring, aka that perk 3 that grants rage everywhere.
And
there it is.
Durian's looking really good here.
There's that stun rock. It's gonna catch everything. Gonna save that warrior for a little while longer, letting Xiaolong and Stint to continue hitting the face.
Now the firebolts coming in. I don't think Eke can manage this. Needs to
There's
take
the
that
spam. It's gone. And that is Durian taking the match 2-1. Well, I do have their bans. And they are exactly what you said. So, Tangs banned Ravager and Volko, and Pedgehog banned Apep and Milloween.
Masters, get ready.
So we'll have the King Puff Cup over there up against the Storm Ranger.
All right. So
I would say his hand's a little awkward.
yeah, this is looking pretty bad here. Likely just putting down a Zao in the back somewhere. No,
Kinda off with his defenso.
Answering the Morgul with the defenso there, yeah.
Gonna throw out the Shock Rock. That'll answer the Plasma Marines.
Ooh, it's Sniper Scrats coming down here. Gotta answer this push. This defenso rather. And I don't know if Tengs has anything that can actually deal with a sniper squad.
Spear Throwers will do it. but on that side of the field, I think I'm with you there. His own Sniper Squad's about the only answer to it.
Yeah. So he might be in for a very long range game here. Playing the Morgul, taking both bridges.
I'd say this is a fairly scary push.
No.
Well, it was until the defenso showed up anyway.
Yeah.
Now with the Flightless Dragons, that will melt that living statue.
That's a lot of DPS.
Didn't even get a swing off.
Shock rocking the snipers, just trying to buy more time for his minions to get up to them.
Didn't quite buy enough time.
No. Unfortunately not sniping the Zao before it goes down. So Hedgehog is still unable to play spells. It doesn't look like he needs to, and more sniper scrats coming down.
Yeah, they're going to with the Bannerman, that'll save them from the Stormbringer.
Yeah,
At least a little bit.
probably. Morgul coming down, pushing the living statue closer to face, but not being an issue.
Oh, there's the shielded flightless dragons as well.
Yeah, this is looking pretty scary for Hedgehog. This is a lot of damage coming in.
Oh, gonna go for the sniper squad instead of that, 170 DPS on the face.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Shock Rocket's not gonna...
Nah,
Nope.
and he's just dead.
Okay, bye.
Flightless dragons, you should never underestimate their damage. Got some pretty...
There's our girl.
There we go.
She's a little slimy though.
Yeah, but icky. Alright. Gonna see a fight over the bridges.
Yeah, Spirit Thrower is reaching across the bridge, taking care of the Plasma Marines.
Spear throwers for days.
Now we have the Battle of the Air, apparently.
Yeah, the best counter to ground minions currently in the game. But yeah, they're not gonna pose a threat to Setsu with her autos. And that is a cleaver. And this is looking like the combustion play.
Oh, unfortunately.
Defenso ruins everything.
Ruining it.
We're good. Morgul softening up those flightless dragons for the propellers to take care of. Fortunately...
Triggered Shell Long on the face though, but that's Flightless Dragons reaching the face of Setsu. Once again, he's going to start melting to this. That's 110 DPS right there. Alright.
Using a shock rock to soften them up a bit. And stopping the pain being delivered there.
Just 2 seconds, that's 200 health saved.
Tengs ahead of an EXP for the moment though. He's gonna reach that perk 2, which will add a lot of pressure onto all of his pushes and help him defend all of the pushes from Hedgehog.
You're gonna use these shields, they're gonna absorb some of the spears.
And this is looking pretty scary for Tengs here.
Flightless dragons, that'll make Setsu go home.
Yeah. And the Troll Busters.
I'm gonna use a cleaver just to tank up this Flightless dragon.
Oh. It's gonna be pretty damaged, but it'll take its time crossing the bridge, so he has time to add more minions onto this push.
He's gonna add Setsu onto it.
Yeah. Setsu straight to face here, actually.
Yeah, I tried to predict, but didn't quite predict. More girl coming out.
And now Tengs on perk 2, he's gonna be getting a lot of raged minions. Hedgehog getting to reload now though, so future jumps might get more dangerous here for Tengs.
Use Morgirl once again, push away the defenso.
Answering those flightless dragons effortlessly.
Unfortunately, the Plasma Marines aren't going to split. There's going to be Setsu going straight to face.
Yeah, once again, but getting sniped by those raged snipers.
Yeah, that ranged cleaver over there.
Yeah.
Here comes the next Scrat Horde.
But
Defenso standing by. We're just going to use Morgirl.
Yeah.
Here comes
that
the pain.
Does it as well. They're playing a cleaver next to face.
So once again, just using it to tank up. It's not how you want the cleaver.
It's not what Hedgehog wants here. It's gonna take the bridge, but it's gonna be taken back by more scary minions from Tengs.
Enraged dragons. Gonna use a Bannerman to help tank, but Setsu's not ready to shoot. Gonna end up losing a Plasma Marine for it.
And Tengs onto perk 3 now. Going base is very quickly.
The Scrat Horde,
having a
no defense
non-option.
already, but there is a mortar already, and that's... Well, yeah, Trick Swap will do it too.
Yeah. And now Setsu's stuck on base. Tengs choosing to actually send Setsu home though.
He's not feeling that threatened right now. Setsu's still 15 EXP away from perk 3.
Yeah. Once perk 3 hits, things might change up. Setsu's perk 3 being one of the bigger game changers. He's gonna land on face.
Just trying to tick Tangs down as he can.
Yeah, he's on
Once
1600
again,
health.
using the cleaver to tank.
Yeah.
And it's
Trying to
actually
get
going
a-
to reach face, but
Oh.
the shield goes up. Just in time.
And this is looking really bad for Bed
Oh, especially with that shock rock.
He's not happy about this.
Nope, that shock rock sealed the deal.
Alright. Tengs taking it 2-0.
They're actual bans. They both did ban the APEP. But then Gamer bans the Milloween, actually.
That's the Milloween.
And Worm
Nice.
bans the Stormbringer. Gamer's got that Sniper Squad. He's got that Magma Storm. Hard call.
I would.
Well, we're gonna have Milloween versus Volko,
Let's go.
Yeah.
which is
Gonna see the
Magma
bridge shrine being slammed down immediately here.
Storm. Forces out a response, and it's hard to answer this early on.
Yeah. Playing a.
Illusory get baited.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, well, actually, Worm is keeping up on EXP just from
And
that early bridge shrine.
heal. Yeah, and the heal shrine actually gonna defend this this push here.
Not
keeping the
exactly
bridge.
what you would expect to see from a healing shrine.
Yeah.
Healing up Elite Swarmer and a Stent. And Worm gets the perk 1 first, and now Gamer has his.
Yeah.
Arcane Golem going to be dropped on the opposite lane of the mark, though. And just going to throw out the Shock Rock to finish off the Bridge Shrine.
Alright. Well, fairly even for now. It's gonna come down to a battle of attrition. You'd think that Worm has the upper hand here.
There's that healing shrine,
Ooh.
trying to keep the Elite Swarmer up so that the Cleaver can die, and it will.
Yeah.
The healing shrine continuing to do work in this matchup.
And already back to another Arcane Golem, having two up at the same time this early.
There's that Shock Rock.
Yeah. And again, both players just fighting towards getting that perk 2 before the other.
But they're staying mostly even.
Yeah, Wormfury hasn't gotten many opportunities to put down that shrine.
And he's struggling to even maintain a single bridge.
Yeah. Two very damaged Plasma Marines taking the bridges now. And
Here comes Arcane Missiles for that bridge shrine. Nothing gonna take
yeah.
it.
And
Gonna stun it
Volko's
as
number
well.
one. Yeah.
That bridge shrine will generate all of, I think, 2 EXP for him.
Yeah, so both players just looking to get to that perk 3 before the other one, to try and get a bit more of an advantage going when working towards that.
Oh,
final
Arcane
perk.
Missiles goes out for the Xiaolong, but the wall is there.
And
Now throwing
Magma
out
Storm
Magma
coming
Storm,
down.
But it's gonna open the path for the Cleaver. Oh, it
I'm
almost
gonna
got the
hit a
face.
scrat. And Wormfury keeping up with that bridge shrine.
Now finding space for it, and he's caught back up on EXP, no longer in a slight deficit.
Yeah. And again, Arcane Missile's going towards that bridge shrine, trying to keep Worm Fury down on experience.
Trying to keep it as close as possible. Now playing the healing shrine to keep everything alive in both lanes. And it's gonna pay off. Next Xiaolong's drop while the other one is connected to face right now.
Yeah, Cleaver coming down. Together with Burn the Bridges.
Yep. Those Arcane Missiles. Will connect on the shell.
Oh.
Forced to play the
almost getting a hit in there on the.
They're actually going to hit perk 3 at the same time.
Yeah, this is a very even game. Worm Fury though, he's got that bridge shrine. He only really needs to keep one bridge for as long as he has that up in order to come out ahead.
There's the next Arcane Missiles for that bridge shrine. Wasn't able to tank it. Tried to though. Gonna use Burn the Bridges, it'll open the path for a brief moment for that Cleaver, but it's not going to connect to the Arcane Golem that, like the one on the bottom lane connected to Worm's face right now.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a trouble here. Going down to 200 HP, which is actually in range of just Arcane Missiles.
Here comes the Magma
Storm coming down here.
Has to connect with
20 damage apiece.
There it is!
That's gonna be game.
He could only miss with, I think, one rock. That's what happened.
Yeah. There's too many of them to block.
Here we go.
He does have the advantage of Ratful perk 1 and 3 though, which will just naturally take back the bridges for him.
The question is, can he really answer the Millowing? It's Arcane Golem.
He's got the perk 2, so I'd say he has the tools that he needs to come on.
Oh, just want to throw out the Magma Storm in the hopes to get that bridge shrine. And not gonna.
He doesn't get a single hit in. That's not what he wanted there.
No, that was 5 mana well spent.
Yeah. A little bit of face damage, but not enough there.
Unfortunately, none of the rocks went topside.
Worm Fury getting to perk 1 first and getting into a slight lead here. Cleaver again played a bit oddly, but it does force out a Flame Imp. And gets a face it in.
Cleaver to the face, welcome to the King Puff Cup.
And now Worm Fury with both bridges and the Shrine.
Really way ahead on EXP already. This time the Magma Storm's gonna find what it needs to. Almost kills his own Fire Imp though.
Oh,
Shock Rock.
Playing Shock Rocking outside of the arena.
He didn't like what that spectator said.
Yeah. Cleaver connecting to
Scrat gonna finish off the Arcane Golem. The Daka gonna take care of the Shao. That's gonna open the field for the Cleaver to reach face once again.
And it's gotta get a second swing in. This is a lot of base damage.
600 damage, right like that, not including all the Scrats and Spirit
Worm
Thrower
Fury
hits.
Worm Fury with a dominating EXP lead.
Oh yeah. Having both bridges, having 2 bridge shrines down at once, oh yeah, you better believe that gives a huge EXP advantage. Oh, and Arcane Golem barely in range of the healing shrine.
Yeah.
Now Worm in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, the bolt's not gonna last very long.
That's the death of the cleaver, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fire Imp a little strong for that engagement. With the help of that Arcane Golem. And Worm continues to love all this EXP as he has both bridges and both bridge shrines out once again.
Having a really quick cycle, he's very likely to get to Mana Frenzy way before Gamer, so Gamer has to make some sort of a play here. Gets a push going, try and kill Worm Fury before he gets too far ahead.
If Gamer is going to pull this out, it's likely going to be almost immediately after he gets perk 3.
Yeah.
This is a problem. Scrat Horde. Those will tank up forever for the Arcane Golem, or the Cleaver to find the Arcane Golem, I should say.
Now with perk 3, there's gonna be a lot more Scrats on the field.
Elite Swarmer struggling to find anything.
And another Bridge Shrine coming down. There's a small window here. A Gamer could.
Like I said, it's probably going to be a window of like 10 EXP. He's got to get these Arcane Golems out and ready.
Yeah. He keeps focusing the Bridge Shrines, likely trying to halt Worm Fury's progress towards that Mana Frenzy.
Unfortunately, he's not in control of the bridges when he's doing this.
Yeah. Managing to kill the Cleaver, however, the Arcane Golem will live.
Now has controlled the board a bit.
Now with perk 3 around the corner and 2 Arcane Golems down, this could be his window.
There's that perk 3. Now they're both level 5.
Oh, the
Shock
dog
Rock.
hitting his back.
Might have been used a little earlier. Here come Arcane Missiles trying to clean up some Scrats, open the window for that Arcane Golem, but it's not going to... Yeah, it will be just barely enough. Now Worm has control of the bridges, has a Bridge Shrine down.
Gamer's gonna have to try
XP away.
Gamer's gonna have to try and find a new window here.
He's
building up a push.
If he's gonna find another one. He has to win it off this push right here, though.
Yeah.
That is 100% certain.
Arcane Missiles going towards space now that Worm Fury's already reached Mana Frenzy. Trying to inch his way closer to that win.
Right. Worm now in a little bit of trouble. Everything going face down to 400. But unfortunately doesn't have Beam, it only has the Magma Storm. He's gonna try, but I doubt that's gonna be enough, Gamer.
Gamer couldn't quite make it there.
And there's the Daka. Thousands of damage just went out.
Bridge Shrine proving to be too much for him to handle. Can certainly bring a lot of tankiness to other minions. Doesn't have that this time.
And we're gonna start with the early bridges going to Worm, but now they're gonna go back thanks to Flightless Dragons. Scrat Horde, I don't think they win this one, no.
No, they don't. However...
Oh, the Flightless Dragon will win the bottom. That's a big loss out of Worm.
Yeah. Forced to play that Mana Puff. Now the Morgul are gonna hit a wall. Plasma Marines cleans this up. Sniper Scrat's coming down. Oh, but Bannerman blocking the hit.
I believe they'll still win this, yeah. No need for those Plasma Marines, but did it anyway. Bridge is in Gamer's hand as the Bridge Shrine from Worm goes down, and Gamer once again absolutely focused on EXP.
Yeah.
I have to wonder if this is the secret strat to beating Gamer. He's so focused on EXP, if you just put a Bridge Shrine on the board, you win the
game. Not so sure about that one. But
it just takes all his focus.
He's halfway towards this perk 2 now, so he's almost got everything he needs to win online. Just needs a bit more time and a bit more mana to build up a push here.
And here we're seeing the double Bridge Shrine again.
Yeah,
with both
that
bridges
fast cycle.
And in hand. Sniper Squad will take care with the help of Plasma Marines and Shock Rock
going over. Shrine.
Just absolutely obsessed with the EXP game.
Yeah.
Here's Daka.
Unfortunately, Bridge Swap doesn't dodge Daka.
There's the real cleaver, but it's gonna find the Swarmer, not the Morgirl.
Yeah. Now, Gamer on perk 2, though. Gonna try and save up some mana here. And probably try and build up a push of just halting his drone busters here on this cleaver.
Here comes that push. Once again, Shock Rock goes out.
Yeah.
There's a wall. It'll soak up 600 of the damage, but is that going to be enough? Cleared up the drone buzzers with spear throwers.
Zao getting activated for Gamer here, though.
Yep.
That's gonna...
It's gonna be a real problem.
Gonna deliver some pain.
As Flameless Dragons arrive, there's the next wall already up.
Yeah, a fast cycle. And another Bridge Shrine. Yeah.
We're feeling safe as he continues to lead with over 20 EXP over Gamer. Now 25. This ticks so very quickly.
Yeah. And these sniper scrats gonna get hung up on the top lane.
Which I believe he'll be okay with that.
Yeah. Now there's not a whole lot of good targets here. Oh, Shock Rock coming down.
Shock Rock finds a lot of strats. Here come Flightless Dragons.
Yeah. Gonna actually deal quite a bit of damage here to these. Getting backed up by the Flame Imp. Gamer not really building any pushes. He's falling behind, and his windows are his window to win this game is getting smaller and smaller here. Now onto perk 3, which will allow him to essentially ignore one of the bridges in favor of building a better push.
Now Worm, 170 EXP with a Bridge Shrine down. KP invulnerable though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough once Worm hits Mana Frenzy though. Shock Rock once again used to clear out the Scrat Horde, but Gamer still needs to just do so much more.
Yeah. He's got 2,000 HP left to go. The Flame Imp reducing that amount by quite a bit though. It's down to 1,500 now, so halfway there. Worm Fury though is gonna get to Mana Frenzy soon.
And there it is. Mana Frenzy's up, double Bridge Shrine down.
And trying to Shock Rock Worm Fury, trying to bring him down lower. The good news is that he only needs to hold the bottom bridge in order to stop any base damage.
Yeah, but holding it against all this entire army of Scrats is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Contesting is
There's
another
a lot
story.
of strats. And with 3 bridge shrines down at the same time, 1 going down here.
Gamer trying everything he can. Morgirl trying to buy some time. Cleaning up scraps, but needs more than that. There's a fire amp. It's on the
That's
cleaver.
a real cleaver onto the face.
Daka cleaning up
More
vitals.
Daka.
There's another fire amp hit. That's another cleaver on the face though.
And that is it.
Yep, Daka connects the face, and that's the game. Daka just able to deal so much damage. Okay. Well, what they did decide to ban, they both banned the exact same thing, which is King Puff and Stormbringer. No time for theory. We got Ratbo versus Festu.
The fight is on.
Alright. So the aggressive Ratbo deck going up against Setsu. And they're both just waiting for that 10 mana before playing anything.
That's right. It's the most exciting part of the game.
Eke being very cautious given James's deck. Doesn't want to be a burst down from 3,000 to 0 in the first minute.
There's the roots as well. Everything was dropped in the bottom lane. There's nothing to stop it. They connect the face.
Face to face.
They both connect twice so far. Cleaver looking for a third hit, and he'll get it.
Gets it.
Eke already down to 1,500 health. Not even a minute into the match.
Yeah. Look, considered that shock rock for a moment, but decided not to.
And he's going to clean up Eke's counter push without much issue. Only losing 400 health in exchange.
Yeah.
Well,
haven't seen the Ravenous Swarmers yet, though.
Didn't need them.
Yeah.
I get the feeling they're more of a backup plan for if brutes aren't ready.
I'm sure we'll see them soon. Here comes
Setsu. Dropped directly on it.
Ooh. Managed to actually kill it before the cleaver spawns. Ravenous Swarmer's coming down here. Actually gonna almost kill that Curse Bearer on its own. Scrat coming in to take the kill.
Curse Bearer dying to Scrat. Not what you want to see, and if he wanted to, he could have saved up for the brutes, but he's gonna opt to play the Scrat Horde and reduce all this damage he's taking.
Eke doing a good job of keeping James in line here. Last stand coming out. And this could be a very scary push for James to handle.
Gonna need that Dragon Wolf to come out, but gonna need more than just that.
Jumping onto the Zhao here. And Cleaver sending it right back up.
But that's still a lot of damage James is taking. He's under 1,000 health now.
Yeah.
Plans have unraveled.
There's a Cleaver going towards AK's face now, though. James
Fortunately, it's
not
gonna get hung
supporting
up.
it, though. Comes Lightless Dragons coming to clean up this Sprat tank.
Yep. With the help of Daka, no problem. Using Ravenous Swarmers just to take the bridge at this point.
Yeah.
Not exactly what you want to do with them.
Last stand being active for AK now, but the stint might ruin it.
Oh, gonna get off a sacrifice right in the face of Setsu.
And that's gonna tank for a while.
Here comes
needs
another
some support here.
Double Cleaver on the field, but gonna lose one of them. Meanwhile, Rammer got to the face, got a hit off. Brings Eke down to 1,300.
And Eke's getting very close to perk 3. Once that happens, getting a Cleaver to face is gonna be fairly difficult, as it'll get stunned.
There's that Daka just immediately sending Setsu home. I don't want to see you right now.
And AK in a lot of trouble here. There's a lot of scratch on his face.
Oh, we might just see the reverse in an instant, just like that.
The scratch dealing far too much damage.
Far too underestimated damage.
Yeah.
It's Minion
Go.
Masters.
Alright.
Throw down those cards.
So, probably going to be a stalemate again. Again, Eke doesn't want to get burst down within the first minute. I play a bit carefully here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Volko's not going to have a much better answer for the brute push.
Yeah. I'm getting the Cleaver here, but doesn't have the Brute to go along with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the brutes were one card away.
Ooh, Bannerman and Cleaver. Gonna answer this Cleaver from James. Now the James's Zao focusing the Cleaver. Eke's Zao is gonna clean that up.
The Scrat Horde, it's not going to be enough after the Shock Rock, but a Scrat Pack will be.
Now set up for a Brute's play.
Doesn't look like he wants
As
to.
soon as he's probably saving up for more mana to get a bigger push going.
He wants the big play, the flightless with Korak. And here's
getting
the first
it.
Cleaver. Brute standing by.
Brute's
Gonna throw him
being
down the
dropped in
same
top
lane.
Bannerman gonna try and tank this Cleaver. And Rammer actually being answered though.
Yeah, now the Cleavers are duking it out up there. There's the Rapid
And
Stormers
Rapid
also
Stormer
joining
coming
the
in
push.
and dealing a lot of damage to Eke's face here.
And at the same time, James is taking a lot thanks to that triggered Xiao Long.
Yeah. Eke down to 350 health. That is not where you want to be against James's deck.
No, not at all. The next time the Brutes come out, that's just 2 hits from a Rammer. You're done.
Yeah.
But now,
Ooh.
the trigger
Oh, that's gonna be close. Oh,
does
doesn't
not
get
get
it.
off. This is a
The
problem.
sound killing.
This is a big problem.
He's gonna wait for the Brutes, it seems.
I don't know if he's gonna live that long.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, he
no.
technically lived long enough, but you know.
Yeah. Evil Kobolt's finishing him up there.
So that is now Milloween versus Volko.
What you usually run with Milloween, he does have Musketeer to answer the Cleaver from Volko. It's going to be very helpful.
Fortunately, it might find the Defensor Chopper instead.
Power and style.
Yeah.
We'll see exactly
Alright.
how it plays out.
Looks like Eke's got a pretty bad starting hand here, having to drop the Defenso to grab the bridge there.
Musketeer dropped in that top lane. Gonna answer the Elite Swarmer, will answer the Plasma Marines.
Yeah.
That's all it's gonna do. Gonna have a Bannerman drop just to take the bridge.
And the Spirit Vessel coming down. Trying to set up for that 100 health buff and something.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna find anything worthwhile. It might find the Arcane Golem, actually.
Yeah. And James now sitting with Dragon Ball in hand could potentially throw it out. And he does.
Yep, that will catch
Cleans up the
off.
Cleaver. And now this Dragon Wolf has to be answered.
Yep, gonna get the Stun Blast out just in time to save it. It's gonna get off so much more damage. That's 250 extra damage for just 3 mana.
Yeah, and that being dealt with, Eke's got control of both bridges, not for long here though.
And the Spirit Vessel gonna go down very shortly. It's likely going to go into the Xiaolong.
Might up the Zhao, yeah. And it does. So that's now a pretty scary minion that you do not want to activate.
Here comes Cleaver.
Cleaver coming down.
Ready, though.
Yeah.
Shadow Puff goes into that top lane.
Now, Arcane Golem gonna answer the Zhao. Not before Musketeer dies, though.
Yeah, unfortunately. Xiaolong gonna connect with a lot on the face. Unfortunately,
Ooh,
Dragon Ball
Bannerman.
not gonna even arrive in time. Bannerman countering the Dragon Ball. Not exactly an interaction you think of too often, but that is now a 10 health whelp on the face of Eke. Gets off a quick 150 damage.
Alright, Spirit Vessel coming down again. And this time, James has a lot more control over what it's gonna buff.
Yeah, but
Choosing
opts to play
to-
quite a bit of units. Oh, goes to the Arcane Golem.
And that's gonna be a bit sturdier against Eke's Cleaver now. And now setting up for this stun blast with Dragon Ball and
Dragon
two
Ball.
whelps. This might be it.
This may very well be it.
Stun
There's
blast
that
coming
stun
out.
blast. Shock Rock goes out into counter, but it's not going to be enough. Need more than that.
No. And with
dead.
the final Dragon Whelp hit, Eke goes down.
So that is James taking it 2-1 over Eke. So what they have banned, Edelweiss has banned Apep and Mordar. Jula has banned Apep and Stormbringer.
I'm hoping to see the Nether step, some
Masters of minions and minions of
some of that.
So that gives us Mordar versus Volko. Now we're going to have the
Alright.
Plasma Marines take out Scrap Pack, and Plasma Marines and Shock Rock played in response. Dragon Whelp will end up taking that bottom lane.
Right. And Edelweiss just looking to get his perk 1 so he can start getting the threatening resurrections.
Yeah, struggling to really grab the bridges.
Yeah. Nothing else than passive EXP gain will get him there. Sniper Scrat going down here. Taking
well,
care of the Dragon Well.
That will definitely do that.
But Jewel having a dominant position.
Ooh, using the Shock Rock to answer the Sniper Scrat with the help of the normal Scrat.
The wall allowing him to trade up here.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Jula still has complete control of these bridges.
Yeah. Eel's got his tombstones ready to go now. Or tombstone, I should say.
Play the Scott straight into the melee range. It's going to cause him to cry.
Yeah.
But Tombstone is ready.
He's probably gonna be looking to set up a twins here through a Dragon Ball.
Gonna answer the Xiaolong and get the res on that.
Yeah.
Scott gets answered by a Cleaver.
Likely finding a scrap pack here though. Getting cleaned up by the Plasma Marines. With Sal on the field, it's pretty difficult to play Dragon Ball and set up with the twins here though.
Yep. And then we're gonna have the Shock Rock and Propeller Scrats come out to answer the Dragon Whelp. And that's going to cause, ooh, until the Sniper Scrat shoots across the stage.
Alright, now Edel's set up.
Yep.
Even has a tombstone to put behind here.
Problem is, Jula has a cleaver.
Yeah.
And burn the bridges.
And burn the bridges. Just
took care of it.
Shock rock.
Oh, Incubus is not going to get much further though.
Well, gonna get slammed.
Not even the twins can help that much in this matchup.
And getting a plasma marine rest,
Feels
not
very
ideal.
Bad.
Now in perk 2 though has 2 tombstones.
Now has a little bit better potential, but again, struggling to get onto the board.
And as soon as Jewel hits perk 3, things are gonna start to get pretty difficult for Ito, as that warrior will likely be able to handle an Incubus on its own.
Gonna stun up one tombstone, only wants to deal with a single Scott.
Yeah. Gonna get deal with
Unfortunately,
this
not
Zao
gonna
here.
get the sniper res. Instead, looking for another Scott, but not gonna find it in time. Yep. Tombstone expires with 0 value. Dragon Ball gonna answer everything but one propeller strat, and that's gonna connect with the face, and that is Jula taking a lot of damage now.
And they're still on phase, down to 450.
Yep.
Gonna have to be really careful with what he lets through now.
Can't have that happen again. Here comes
Getting
double
succubus
succubus.
res. And they're split, one on each lane. Cannot.
Yeah, and
cannot
now they're
answer with a
staggered as
cleaver.
well. Here comes Dragon Ball straight to the face. Gonna go onto the stint for a little bit.
Might be it.
Yep, GG's called, and the Dragon Ball finishes it off. So that's 1-0 to Edelweiss's Mordar, which will bring Jula to the Ravager.
Yeah. We still need something else to follow up with that, otherwise the succubus will just deal with the spear throwers.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Well, I suppose they just get her low.
Yeah. Oh.
That was BM.
Probably.
I don't even need this meta. Bring it on.
That seems like a misquick. Jewel not being happy about it.
Jula took it for the BM it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna see a dragon well rather than the sniper scrat. Deal with that Zao.
Yep. Dragon not going to accomplish much against a Ravager, and that's the one big advantage this Ravager brings to the table.
Yeah.
Won't be dying to no Dragon Whelps this time.
Right, Brutus coming in to support Scott on bot lane, but
It'll be good enough, especially with a triggered Xiaolong.
Yeah, and now infiltration coming down. Twins is sure to follow.
Brutus is answered though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Scott dies just before the tombstone activates.
Yeah.
Here comes the twins. Here's the Dragon Ball.
Oh,
Gonna
but dodges
avoid
it with Nether Step.
There we go. Not gonna play twins in response, it would appear.
Yeah.
We're not getting any Dragon Ball action.
And Succubus actually surviving long enough to deal with that well.
Unfortunately, she had 10 health, and that's good enough to kill a whelp. And the wall gonna absorb the spear throwers, the spears from them, I should say.
Scott coming down now. There's still a Marine on very low HP.
Now looking to throw the Dragon Ball as soon as the twins appear.
Yeah.
And thrown, but saved. Oh,
Ooh.
gets her anyway. Wow,
getting
she
the,
got melted.
Getting the Scott rest as well, with the twins following up. This is looking like a really scary push. Zhao still on phase.
This is a big problem.
Yep. Scott coming down, trying to answer this push.
But Scott on the other Scott.
Yeah,
Gotta kill him
Suck-
even. And Succubus
No.
continuing to go.
Yeah.
Good lord.
And this might just be it.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Everybody go home.
Yep.
I need to see that Succubus clip again. She just melted, man. So that gives us the following for our top ranks. So in first place we've got Darian, second is Grey Wolf, third is Edelweiss, fourth Mephisto, fifth Worm Fury, sixth Jula, seventh James, and eighth is Paco. And then cleaning up the people that won't be joining us in the final stage will be 9th place Hagen, 10th Eke, 11th Gamer, 12th Tangs, 13th Adrian, and 14th Hedgehog.